This is a spiral math review for Monday, May 18th. We're going to correct day 1. Okay, we have to measure how many inches long the worm is. Now, we have learned that anything that is not straight, you're supposed to use a string to measure. So, if you got a string out and you measured the worm, you're holding it up against it. Let's see. My string isn't that good, but that's okay. It'll work. And then you put it up against the ruler and you'll see it'll match to 6 inches. Now, if you did something else to measure, if you didn't do the string and you were just looking from head to the tail, then that's okay too, okay? I'm not gonna mark that wrong. Later in the week, you are only going to be measuring, you'll see you're just from end to end on some of these. Like on the bat, you're going to measure end of the wing to the end of the wing. So I'm going to teach you how to do this. It's not starting at the 0. You can see here, the head starts at the 2. And the tail goes up to the number 6. So you have to think, how many inches did it go from 2 all the way to 6? 2 plus what equaled 6? Okay, so then that means we went up 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you measured it that way, you would have gotten 4 inches. Okay, either way you measured, I'm going to accept that since the worm is not straight. For the rest of the week, though, just know you're going to be measuring from that number to that number. So from 2 to 7. 2 plus what gets you to 7? Or you can subtract 7 minus 2. That would also tell you what it is in the middle. Okay, height of a house. Would it be 20 inches or 20 feet? We know an inch is about the size of a paper clip. So would a house be 20 paper clips tall? That seems way too small. Feet is a ruler, so would it make more sense for a house to be 20 rulers tall? That would make more sense. Okay, we need to measure each one of these lines, so I'm going to turn my paper over. And it's said to measure in inches, so make sure you're on your inches side of your ruler. A is a little bit more than 2.5, so we're going to put 3 inches. B is close to the 5, so we're going to put 5 inches. C was 1 inch. D is close to that 2, so we're going to write 2 inches. E is past the 5.5, so I'm going to put 6 inches. F is past 3.5, so I'm going to round up to 4 inches. And G, let's see. There's 6. This is 6.5. So since it's 6.5, we're going to round up to 7. 7 inches. I don't know if you can see that very well. 7 inches. Okay, now that we measured them all, we can answer the question. Which is longer, line A or B? So I'm comparing A and B, and I can see line B is longer. Okay, a dog is 36 inches long. It grows 11 inches, growing. So let's think about this. Is he going to be bigger or smaller? He's going to be bigger. So of course that means we need to add. This means adding. Okay, if he's going to be bigger. So 36 inches plus 11 inches equals, and I can do this in my head. I don't need any regrouping, so I could add the ones, and I get 7 ones. I could add the tens, and I get 4 tens. So it's 47 inches. And that's it for today.